Apparently, the final boss of Elden Ring fits right in with the roster of Pokémon, according to one talented fan artist. For a game as punishing as Elden Ring, it's no surprise that its bosses would leave an impact on players who likely have repeatedly encountered them. Whether by brutal challenge or spectacular design, the most powerful foes of the lands between often find themselves immortalized in fan art, such as a diorama depicting Elden Ring's Dragon Agil boss fight. The bosses of FromSoftware's Soulsborne games are inarguably the most memorable parts of the experience. While many players banged their heads against these imposing foes numerous times before they finally crumpled, the moment of finally landing that killing strike is an experience like no other. Despite the innate frustration these bosses can provide, they boast some of the best video game design in the industry. In the case of Elden Ring, these bosses can range from the shambling horror of Godric the Grafted to the savage grace of Malenia, Blade of Miquella to the cosmic majesty of the Elden Beast, which serves as the game's final boss. With such impressive aesthetics, it's no surprise Elden Ring bosses like Malenia are prime cosplay candidates. Reddit user MORBID723 recently contributed a rather unorthodox fan interpretation of Elden Ring's final boss, the Elden Beast. MORBID723 was compelled by a friend to depict the cosmic mass as a Pokémon, and the results are frighteningly accurate. The softer aesthetic of Pokémon's art style easily makes the Elden Beast worthy of a spot alongside Pokémon's other legendaries like Lugia Reveltal. Incidentally, its celestial makeup is one shared by fellow Nebula Pokémon Cosmog. Even the simplistic design of the Elden Beast sword complements the crowned sword form of fellow sword wielder, the legendary Pokémon Zacian, whose sword-bearing canine design in turn resembles the iconic Dark Souls boss Great Grey Wolf Sif. The Elden Beast becomes a legendary Pokémon. MORBID723's Elden Beast isn't the first time a fan has combined Elden Ring with Pokémon in creative fan art. Given the previous correlations between Elden Ring and Pokémon, and Elden Ring's many artistic influences, MORBID723's work may not be as absurd an idea as one thinks. Much like its bosses, Elden Ring is the culmination of the Soulsborne series' current achievements and blends several of the artistic influences of its previous entries. Considering those influences range from Lord of the Rings to Ico and the legendary Hayao Miyazaki, it's no surprise that Elden Ring's style contributes well to crossovers like this. MORBID723's impressive Elden Beast Pokémon is almost accurate enough to be a legendary box cover for Pokémon's next game. With the creative passion of the communities of both Pokémon and Elden Ring, it was only a matter of time before fan art crossovers would occur. With Elden Ring's Spirit Ashes bringing a Pokémon-esque quality to the Soulsborne formula, it's likely there will be many more crossover pieces to come. Hopefully, there will be enough Pokeballs for each of Elden Ring's adversaries. Source: MORBID723 Reddit.